The Aeon Elpis, Greek meaning, Valentinian understanding, and role in the consciousness of a believer. Greek meaning. The Greek word Elpis, translates to hope in English. It signifies an expectation or trust in something good and divine. In both classical and scriptural contexts, Elpis embodies the anticipation of salvation and the confident assurance of divine fulfillment. Valentinian understanding of the Aeon Elpis. In Valentinian Gnosticism, Aeons are aspects or attributes of the divine that emanate from the Father and the Son. Among the 30 Aeons, Elpis is one of the 26 Aeons that emanate from the Son. It represents hope, an essential attribute of the divine that connects humanity to the promises of God through Christ. The Gospel of Philip metaphorically describes the spiritual farming of God, relating the cultivation of the soul to 4 spiritual attributes: faith, hope, love, and knowledge. The text states, "Farming in this world depends on 4 things, and a harvest is gathered and taken into the barn as a result of water, earth, air, and light." God's farming also depends on 4 things: faith, hope, love, and knowledge. Faith is the earth in which we take root. Hope is the water with which we are nourished. Love is the air through which we grow. Knowledge is the light by which we ripen. In this analogy, Elpis, hope, is likened to water, providing nourishment to the believer's spiritual life. Just as water sustains life and enables growth, hope sustains the believer's journey toward divine knowledge and union with Christ. The role of Elpis in the consciousness of a believer. The Christ consciousness, the mind of Christ. The Aeon Elpis holds a vital role in the consciousness of a believer. It reflects the sustaining power of hope, which anchors the believer's mind and heart in the promises of God and the transformative work of Christ. This hope is not merely an emotional state, but a divine attribute that aligns the believer with the Christ consciousness, the mind of Christ. The Gospel of Philip underscores the interdependence of faith, hope, love, and knowledge in spiritual development. Faith provides the foundation, earth, while hope nourishes and sustains, water. Love facilitates growth, air, and knowledge brings spiritual maturity, light. Without hope, the spiritual journey would falter, as it is the source of perseverance and anticipation of divine fulfillment. The mind of Christ, or Christ consciousness, involves living with this active hope, trusting in the promises of God and the eternal purpose revealed through Christ. The Aeon Elpis signifies this divine attribute within the believer, nurturing spiritual growth and aligning the believer's consciousness with the divine will. Elpis and transformation. Through the Aeon Elpis, the believer is empowered to endure challenges and trials with the assurance of God's purpose. As stated in Romans 8:24-25, "For in this hope we were saved. But hope that is seen is no hope at all. Who hopes for what they already have? But if we hope for what we do not yet have, we wait for it patiently." This verse resonates with the essence of Elpis, reminding believers that hope is both a gift and a discipline, essential for aligning with the mind of Christ. It transforms the believer's perspective, enabling them to see beyond temporal struggles and focus on eternal truths. Conclusion. The Aeon Elpis represents the divine attribute of hope, emanating from the Son, and playing a central role in the believer's spiritual development. It is the nourishment that sustains faith, fosters growth, and prepares the believer for divine knowledge. In the Christ consciousness, Elpis is a source of perseverance, anticipation, and alignment with the divine plan, guiding the believer toward the fullness of spiritual maturity and unity with Christ.